Hello, welcome back to the ministry. This is Todd Cameron, and consider this after dark scope, okay? I've never been compelled to come out here in the middle of the night, but the Lord gave me this song, and I felt like doing it. It was in my spirit because He gave me an entire word to go with it, and I could have waited till tomorrow to do it, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it after dark, because that's where this word is. The Lord has shown me that I need you to follow me. I was watching a word the other day by Trust and Obedience Ministries, right? And she was talking about the fact that your God-ordained spouse is at a point of communication. I've been seeing 12:15. I mean, not 12:15, 12:55. 12:55 means communication. Not only does it mean communication, it means south wind blows, and it came to pass. The heat of the summer, it came to pass. Midsummer is hot as hell. So it's coming to pass, and I've been seeing communication. So communication is coming. And a further confirmation of this was the fact that I was skimming through my computer now about 10 to 15 days ago. I was out in the car with my dad, and I heard one of the YouTubers singing like this little jingle that she made up, right? And I had forgot about it, but yesterday I was skimming through my computer and I saw a video there that was from her, and I was like, wait, I didn't know I still had this video. So I'm like, all right, let me go check this out. So I go on my computer tonight when I was settled in, and she's talking about, catch this, your God-ordained spouse is preparing to come to you to wish you away. And as soon as I heard that, I heard Janet Jackson's Take Me Away From Here. Okay? Now, I may do a review of that. I thought I did, but I may have to do one of that song too. Take Me Away From Here. And I also heard Jay-Z's what's your name? So you might get a 3-song review in this one word right here. And Lord, lead me how you want me to do this. But hold on, He is leading me. Okay. We already did Carl Thomas's She Is. Look it up in the playlist. I did a review of Carl Thomas's She Is. But this word, the Lord showed me in 3:33. God gives you wisdom of things you do not know. Okay. So, do you want me to start with this song then, Lord? Okay, I'm going to start with what the Lord showed me first. So it's going to be, we're going to shift, and I'm going to do the Jay-Z. Okay, the Jay-Z song starts off with he talking about some stuff. Buy some red wine, a little jar, whatever. Don't know what it is. Let's start with the lyrics. Excuse me, what's your name? Yeah, can I get my grown man on for 1 second? Because I see some ladies tonight that should be with Jay-Z. Excuse me, miss, what's your name? Can you hang with me? Possibly, can I take you out tonight? This man wants to take you out on the town. Okay? You ready? You already know what is hitting for. I got whatever outside, and you know what I'm sitting on. These men got money and they have the ability and the privilege. But the type of man that you got, if this is for you, he's got a level of privilege where he don't flaunt it though. Looking at him, you wouldn't think it. You know what his status is. This is what Jay's saying. You know what I'm sitting on. But he ain't out here flaunting it like this is the way he living. Okay? For you guys. One thing missing is a missus. This man does not have a wife, but he's been looking for one. You ain't even gotta do the dishes. Got 2 dishwashers. Some of y'all, in the situation that you was in, is that the Lord done set it up where you was taking care of the dishes and taking care of the house, and they're like, no, you ain't got to do any of that. You ain't even got to do the dishes. I got 2 dishwashers, got 1 chef. You ain't got to cook. You ain't got to clean the house, got 1 maid. All I need is a partner. They looking for you. They ain't looking for all of that extra stuff. To play spades or with cards up, all trust. They looking for somebody to spend time with. For me, it's chess. It ain't cards, but I do know how to play a little bit cards. Who else is going to run with the truth is us. The truth of God. Only dudes moving units. Meaning they know how to do their business correctly, multi-streams of income, blah, blah, blah. Maybach outside, rocks in here, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't land at the airport I call the clear port. They have a level of access that you ain't never heard of before. I remember watching, I'm being reminded of a scene in the movie, what's the name of it? It was the Leonardo DiCaprio movie. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But he needed to have somebody, this type of person has the ability to make up 1 phone call and all things can be taken care of. Therefore, don't want to hear more back and forth about who's hot as young holla blah 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 blah. Excuse me. You're contagious. I can't take it. Have my children. Trust and Obedience Ministries released a whole word about be fruitful and multiply. These men are looking to court you because it's time for them to have children. I've been seeing the number, is it 1243? I don't know what the number is. Don't quote me on that one. But it means to betroth for like having kids. So that's what they're looking for. And trust Bold for Christ confirmed this with the word that she released, that she was talking about having a conversation with a guy, and the guy said he had been in a relationship with an individual for a while, but the only thing that was wrong with the individual is they couldn't bear children, and that's exactly what he was looking for. These men are looking for children relationships. Excuse me, what's your name? Because I see some ladies tonight that want to hang and roll. These men have the type of status that women could hang out with them if they just let them. And factually, I heard my college spouse make a comment about a year ago, and he was just being jokesful about going to the club and just hanging. Woman sees him, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, he can get a woman if he wants to. He don't want just any woman. He wants you. Hey, no item, please don't like him. A lot of your friends, a lot of your people, if they found out who you were thinking about, hooking up with, they'd be like, no, please don't like him. He's in that status, he's in that particular situation. He don't wife them, meaning he one-nights them, meaning there's no real relationship with this particular guy, and this guy is known for that. But when it came down to you, and I'm being reminded of the scene in the movie Obsessed, where what's her name, Shannon's character was making the point of saying, you didn't ever try that mess with me. You didn't play your games with me. You came with me straight. Okay? They know they got to come to you straight. Groupies be trying to take advantage. She don't like him. She never met him. She never met him. You never met him. Groupies try to take advantage of him all the time. They be trying to take advantage of him. He don't need them, so he treats them like he treats them. These men have a way of deciphering what woman only wants them for sex, and they treated them like that. Better them than me. She don't agree with him. She mad at him, and he not having that. So those opposites attract like magnets. He can recognize you as the real deal, and you can recognize him as the real deal. She seems more than the Benz wagon and the friends tagging it along with all the flashy guys, we gonna say, on the song. She gets a glimpse of this individual, and she likes that. You know who your man is. You know the type he is, and this ain't for everybody, but he got a level of status, a type, so on and so forth. He two-ways her, and she writes him back. Smiley faces after all of her phrases. The way you write, the way you talk, the way you interact. He here for that. Either she's the one or I'm caught in the matrix. Let me tell you this. I was listening to Megan Michelle, Pretty Daisy's word about 6 months ago, and she was talking about either this Kingdom Marriage thing is legit, or she literally quoted this song. Either this is legit or we caught in the matrix. For those of us that have been standing for this, that's what it feels like. We done been caught up in the matrix. Either this is real or we caught in the matrix. Red or blue pill, you live and you learn. The chorus. Love, let's go half on it. I know my past ain't one. They have a past behind them, and most people know them for their past, but they don't understand the fact that they changed. I wrote this in my community post recently. They don't want to be a player no more. You can't easily get past that. Chapter is done. These men have had a pretty arduous past chapter, and they trying to move past that. But I'm done reading for now. Remember, spades face up. You can't believe him for now. But mama, you got to be real, serious role. Meaning he's about to position you in such a way that you're going to have access to everything. The Lord showed me in a dream, behind the scenes, all access. I'm about to give you all the keys and the security codes. I'm about to show you where the cheese is, meaning they about to give you access to the money as well. And let you know I ain't playing. In that word that I was listening to by Tea Time with Jesus, she was talking about in the courtship that they about to give you their millions. And I was like, and that's exactly what this song is talking about. Let's know I ain't playing, but before I jump out the window, what's your name? They don't know you that well. That's why it's the what's your name thing. Excuse me, what's your name? You so foxy, girl. You too hot to trot, lady. What's your name? You're so foxy, girl. You too hot to trot. What is your name? They want you, but they don't know you that well. They don't. And if you remember in the video, he pretty much had an entire fantasy while standing in the elevator looking at this chick. These men have had an entire vision of life with you, and they have yet to meet you. They're like, where she live, what her name is, and well, how can I get to her? Yeah. So let's get to the next song. So I also said that they ready to whisk you away. They're ready to take you away. And it reminded me of this song by Janet Jackson. Once upon a time was a dream that sounded crazy, baby. These kingdom marriages and this journey has sounded crazy. In the fairy tales of mine, you would be the one that saved me. Your kingdom spouse. Now, it's a minister I listened to. She said that you ain't the damsel in distress, but did not Boaz come and get Ruth right in the nick of time? And I'm hearing Trust and Obedience Ministries 1055 word where she says that they're going to come in right in the nick of time to be the rescuer in the knight in shining armor. Anytime I visualize I'm in paradise, it's you and me, though you don't even know it. Some of these men, you've been wondering, do you even know what it is that God's about to do? Has God been talking to you? And some of them are like, has God been talking to you too? Though you don't even know it, so even with a million miles of distance between us, I know you'll be there to help me escape. For some of you, God has kept you and your God-ordained spouse at a distance, and I'm hearing keys to the kingdom's word where she talked about the white mouse is in the title, and she talks about God has allowed y'all to be separated for the season and the amount of time that he's allowed you to be separated, because if he knows that if y'all was together, you wouldn't be able to keep your hands off each other. And I keep seeing a scene from my show. It was the spinoff Angel, where the kingdom wife comes to visit the kingdom husband, and all barriers between the two of them are down. He can be with her, there ain't no problem with that. He goes directly to her and kisses her like he ain't never seen her before. And then when they go back to his apartment, they sitting there talking about, so we're going to act like we're going to do this, and we're going to act responsibly with this relationship. And she's like, all right, so I'm going to go home, and then we're going to talk on the phone, and we're going to get to know each other again, and we're going to figure out all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. And then he turns around. The second that he turns to go walk away from her, no, the second that she tries to walk away from him, she's like, okay, I'm leaving. When she said, I'm going to leave, he grabs her arm. The second they hands touched, it was like instant. She was in his arms and they tore that house up. You gotta wait to be with your God-ordained spouse, because if you and them were in the same space, y'all would tear that house up. Them clothes been gone. Take me away from here. Wait, is there another line? I know you'll be there to help me escape. You are their escapism and they are your escapism. Take me away from here. Go somewhere where love has no fear. They're going to take you away to a place that love has no fear. And what Ari was saying in that word was that in the courtship, you will court in private. Has no fear, go. You'll always be that spy that was sent to save me from the intimate danger. What have we talked about? Them being a double agent, all of this. The world's playing my mind. The things that we have seen in the world, the things that we have experienced, the false evidence appearing real, it plays with your head. You've been dealing with doubts, fears, and confusion. But you'll be the game changer that the game changer, oh, this silly heart of mine lost in this cutie pie. It's like some of you go to their spouse, they say, hey, rather cute and handsome man, and you just can't even imagine. He so turns me on, it keeps getting stronger. The Lord allowed y'all to stay separate because he knew that love between the two of you would grow fonder. You ever heard of witness makes your heart grow fonder? Oh, there you go. Oh, I get this natural high just looking in his eyes, so just hold me close. I'm waiting on you. We have been waiting for this man to come along. Take me away from here to somewhere the air is clear. Take me away from here, somewhere the air has no fear. Go. That's the green light. God says go. I'm actually looking back there to see, because most nights I see the green light and I don't see it tonight. And then it's the ad libs. Take me away from here. Just take me away from here. Go. That's your cue to go. Take me away from here. Just somewhere that the air is clear. Take me away from here. Go somewhere the love has no fear. It wants to take you somewhere that has no fear, which leads me to the song that I was supposed to be doing the lyrics for when I came on here. Let's get to it. Okay, here's the lyrics. It's 7 Days by Mary J. Blige. Your courtship is going to be extremely quick. It may take 7 days. It may take less than that. But check this out. I've been searching for someone. We've been waiting for these people to come along, but never looked before my eyes. Some of you, the Lord has put this individual before your eyesight. And I can say that the Lord did that with me for this individual. He kept putting them before my face, even when I was working. I'm like, what in the world? But never looked before my eyes. There you were, to my surprise. It was obvious looking into your face. When you started to pay closer attention to this individual, you realized, hold up, this is what God is actually saying. For real, this is the one? It was so obvious looking into your face after playing a game of truth or dare. Some of you have been wondering, was this the truth, or did somebody mess you up? Meaning, did I get caught in the matrix? Is this some type of weird dare that has been played on my heart? I want to stay at your place. I did a review of a song by Ocean London called At Your Place. She said, take me to your place. Wanted to stay at your place. I never thought that I would fall in love with you. When God showed you who this individual was, you were like, nah. And from the time the Lord showed them to you till now, it's like, oh, wait a minute. I think I have fallen in love with them. But since that day, we kissed. Trust and Obedience Ministries, Deani Nails, Stephanie P. all talked about the kiss that breaks the curse. Your first kiss will break something and bring forth manifestation. I knew it had to be you. I never thought it would be that we would be together. For some of you, for the person that the Lord has shown you, it wasn't a chance in hell that y'all would have ended up together. And Lord is saying, no, it's you. And it's them. I can't believe I just made love to you. When you get married, the night you elope, the night you get married, it's going to be on. After all the things that we've been through, and some of you are going to elope and court during your elopement before you get married to the individual. Now, what we gonna do Monday, a friend of mine, you're gonna start off as friends and it's gonna be quick. Monday you were friends. Tuesday we played a game. Y'all gonna have some intimate moments to get to know each other. Wednesday you went away. Some of them have jobs that take them away frequently, but it's going to be a back and forth type of thing. Thursday, things weren't the same. You are going to feel the shift when things get closer and more intimate. Friday, you came back, meaning they came back from whatever they were working on to come back to you for whatever it was. And for some of them, they were closing up things. And I wanted to kiss you, the kiss that breaks the curse, kiss you on Saturday. Sunday, we made love. Some of you, your courtship gonna be that fast. As much as I wanted you, I didn't want to wreck a friendship. Some of you are a little bit scared that if you get into this relationship, it's going to wreck it because of how quick it's going to transpire. But God's saying, I put this together. It's not going to transpire because, as we know, when men get into a relationship with a woman, and if they have sex too quick, then they don't treat you the same. But when God is involved in it and you're married, the covenant of marriage, I was listening to Dr. Jolene Whitaker say this the other day. It's like it's the marriage that binds it, but of course it's going to die off if you two are not bound together to that degree. As much as I wanted you, I didn't want to wreck a friendship. I already found in you. I've been there before. You are going to be close friends with this person, but you're going to be closer than a friend to this person. And neither of you can ignore that. How two friends became one. The two becoming one in marriage, but walked away with none. I cannot risk a friend. Some of you have been afraid that if you move too fast, it's going to destroy the ability for you to even have that type of closeness of a friendship. I've got to make a choice. I would if I could. I never thought we would be together. Some of you, for the caliber of individual God is sending into your life, it's like, I don't understand. I didn't think this was even possible, that I could ever pull an individual like this. I would if I could. I never thought that we would be together. How can I address some of you because of the caliber of individuals? You're like, how do I even talk to you? What do I call you? Oh my God. Hey lover. Hi friend. How you doing? Where you been? Some of you been like, where you been? Because where you been all my life? I gotta make a choice. Monday, that quick you were friends. Tuesday, y'all were able to play games and get to know each other in court. Wednesday, you went away. They went away to take care of business. Thursday, things weren't the same. You knew in your heart, oh, this is gonna work. Friday, they came back and it was, hold up, God's showing me something. He's showing me, for some of y'all gonna get together with this person, get married, elope, whatever it is, and in the time that they go away to take care of something, you won't find out you're pregnant. So by the time that they return from their business, which could be anywhere from 1 week to 3, you may be having news. Because I had a dream 3 years ago that I was standing in my living room, pacing back and forth, waiting for my God-ordained spouse to come in, and I was waiting because I was waiting to tell him that I had a positive pregnancy test. On Friday, you came back. I wanted to kiss you. On Saturday and Sunday, we made love. The joy, the celebration, the lovemaking, it's going to be incredible. And on Sunday, we made sweet love. Tuesday, we played a game, but by Sunday, we made love. Now, what are we going to do? A friend of mine. So that was the song, and the Lord wanted me to bring your attention to go look at Trust and Obedience Ministries' word that she did. 444, open doors, the barriers have been removed, which will further confirm what I just said. So, was there anything else? She talks about communication. She talks about all of this type of stuff. And the Lord just put this together when I heard this song on the radio Monday. Actually, it's called 7 Days. For some of you, the courtship will be 7 days. Listen to that. Oh my goodness. I released something, and I put this word. I released a reminder in one of my older words talking about Deani Nev's word called 1 week to 1 month. Go look up Deani Nev's word 1 week to 1 month, because that's going to bless you as well. I'm going to try to link all of these in the description. I hope this bless you. Until next time, bye-bye.